Hello and welcome to BW London podcast. I met an old lady at work today, a black old lady, and she keeps popping back in my mind. So I'm just going to share it. I wasn't thinking this at the time when I met her, but you truly, Kevin Samuels, cannot make this up. Woo! It just keeps popping back in my head. No way. Right, so I'm at work, but an old lady, maybe she looked minimum 55, could easily pass as 65. And it was in a college. And she had on a college badge, which was already confusing. Are you a staff member? You can't be a student, can you? Well, I ever. You really can't make this up. So she sat down next to me. Honestly, I weren't thinking none of this at the time. That's what's so crazy about it. She sat down next to me, and it first sounded like she was talking sense, and then I realized it was just pure gibberish. She was just happy to talk to someone, which I know it could be quite common among old people, but I'm putting this within a context. She said, "Oh, she's here doing construction." I was like, "Construction? Oh, that's a bit manly. And you look like you're close to death. I don't understand." Did she say construction? But then that was followed by, because I never forget when I saw some women doing construction and I was so inspired. I thought, oh my God, feminism. This is what I'm thinking now. Again, not then. I'm thinking, oh my God, now, feminism. This is like Cosmopolitan. You were sold a lie. It was a lie, God damn it. I can't do this. You literally cannot make this up. So anyway, she says, yeah, she's doing construction. I'm thinking I'm here. When someone says something that I can't believe, I struggle to think I heard right. It's just a thing. So I'm like, okay, so she was inspired by some women. Yeah, right, okay. And that's why she's doing construction. That was followed by, I've been in college, because this wasn't a university actually, it was a college. It wasn't even a uni, no. She said, I've been in college for 8 years. I was like, oh, well, why would the... But she was also talking. I could barely understand her at some point because you say she was just so happy to talk. But in my mind, I'm thinking, you're really old. So that past is actually real. Why would a construction course be... What's going on? So in the end, I remember I asked her a question. I said, oh, that course is really long. She said, no, it's 3 years. It's just taking me 8 years. Can you believe it? You know, Kevin Samuel says that black people run back to college. I've actually got a cousin right now, like, I've mentioned her before. She's got 2 different baby fathers. She dates men in prison in America, even though she's from the UK. I don't want to talk about this. It's just so ridiculous. But, yeah, she's just suddenly gone back to college and feeling really inspired. But, you know, at least she's 33. This woman's literally, like, pensioner. Like, literally talking about doing construction. Is she mad? Well, yeah. And then, in the end, I had to break the conversation because I realised she was never going to stop. And then she talked to my colleagues and I had to wave from the back like she's actually not going to stop because she delayed us by nearly half an hour at that point. And we had another place to be, so... But like I said, I wasn't thinking none of this at the time. This is like later on in the day, you know, when you're reflecting on your day. And I thought about this old lady and I thought, oh my God, she's an exaggerated version of the black woman that goes back to studying because you're singular. I mean, don't get me wrong. She could have had a husband, kid. I don't know anything about her life. So this is purely assumptions, purely. But the fact that she was like 65... minimum 55, talking about doing construction and being inspired by a bunch of women she saw doing construction over 8 years ago. Once again, sold the lie, and there goes the modern granny. I don't know. Anyway, I just had to share that because I'll probably stop thinking about it now because it literally just keeps popping in my mind. All right, thank you. Thanks for listening.